Okay, so I don't want to alarm you, but I'm pretty sure I'm stuck up here forever because the ladder is gone.
The ladder?
Yeah. You're gonna have to get Mum. I'm so afraid of heights and she's gonna be so mad at us.
Well, call out. Mum!
Mum, we're gonna be late for school. Mum,
Where's...
it's his fault. He knocked the ladder down and now we're gonna be late for school.
He did not. I'm gonna throw this toy teacup at you.
Mum, he hit me in the eye again.
Hello, Alina here, and welcome back to Catch 44. Today I'm joining in on all the fun at On The Fly, a South Australian improv group aiming to spread the joy of improvisational theatre throughout the community. We'll be throwing out the script and embracing the unexpected as we chat to performers and say yes and to whatever comes our way. For our audiences who may not be aware, how would you describe what improvisational theatre actually is?
I think it could be a lot of things. We're practicing trying to make stuff up and build off what everyone else is doing so that we collaboratively make a scene and discover what happens rather than already knowing what happens.
I am 3 crumbs.
I am prison bars.
I am last week's newspaper.
I am the wine in the prison toilet.
So I used to be in the performing arts, so I was a dancer, and I hadn't done that for quite a few years, and I thought it was time to get back into the creative space, and I'd been watching some online improv, and then I just had this bombshell of a thought, why don't I just do it? And so I did a quick Google search, and On The Fly was the first thing that came up for improv.
I love that. Number 1 of the Google search. Don't bother going to page 10. You just need to go to page 1, which is great.
We have our first class, our level 1, our intro to Impro. And this is getting people in essentially off the street to come in, be spontaneous, make choices, play with a group of other adults. We really emphasize the play element of Impro because that's what it's all about.
That looks fine.
Doc, it's clearly not straight.
Yeah, the golf clubs, just put them in the boot and I'll... It's fine.
Do you even care?
Sure, but I've got
really sarcastic.
I think I remember the first time I stepped on stage for a show and I just felt so sick because it was so different to anything I'd ever done. Something we talk about a lot is happy failure, and that's a really difficult thing to come to because you're so used to judging yourself and searching for perfectionism. And so to do something and know it may or may not work, but just try and find kind of the beauty in creating is really exciting.
If you're chucked into a scene and you're given a random prompt, how do you as an actor build that scene? What do you start with?
The place I always start is, what would this character want? What is going to make them happy, or what's something that's going to, motivate them? And once I know that, pretty much any situation, even if it's completely absurd, I can find a way through it.
So, the first thing we need to do is I think we need to go to the Big Apple. It's the first thing I wanted to do ever since going to New York.
I know, the Big Apple.
I'm so hungry as well, and I love apple. I love apple so much.
I'm allergic to apple.
Improv really has so many genres, right? And I think there's this misconception that it's just comedy. But even when you're doing on-the-fly improv classes, not every scene that you create is going to be a comedic scene, right?
No, absolutely not. They will often be funny, but they're not necessarily going to be comedic. They end up being funny because people are funny. We don't need you to come up and try jokes on us. We just need you to come up and be human and be truthful. And we can see the humor that you yourself generate.
In my work, in my normal life, I probably do a lot of speaking and probably a little bit of improv because I am a high school English teacher, but certainly it's been a really good way to build different kinds of confidence and really put myself out of my comfort zone. So doing something that maybe I'm not always feeling as confident with or not sure what's going to happen. So it's great.
If people want to get involved with On The Fly Impro, how do they do that?
We've got a website, ontheflyimpro.com. We've got social media. I would recommend that even if you don't think it's for you, I would challenge you to try it anyway, because that's just a limitation you've put on yourself. And it's amazing how quickly those can go away when you're in the right situation.
And that's a wrap on today's Field Report. It's been a scene to remember. We'll catch you next time. I'm going down the stairs.